everybody, welcome back to my channel. So I'm a little bit in a rush, but I wanted to make this video. So I'm gonna be attempting the strawberry makeup look. I'm just started to like really get into blush. I'm not really a blush girl, but I'm starting to get into it a little bit. So I'm like, oh, okay, why not go hard or go home, right? If you don't know me, my name is Sierra. Today we're gonna be trying a different little concept. So I want to talk about one of like the most interesting conspiracy theories that I know. I thought it was very interesting, and I want to start getting into these topics anyway. Be on the lookout for something cool that's coming that I'm gonna do. So let's get into the story. So you guys know who Brittany Murphy is? First of all, I loved her. She played in Clueless. Anyway, so Brittany Murphy passed away December 20th, 2009 from mysterious causes. So let's get into the actual conspiracy. So the house that Brittany Murphy lived in, Britney Spears actually used to live there prior to her. So Britney Spears did not like that house. She moved out, left everything that she had in the house. She was with Justin Timberlake at the time, and she had a friend do Reiki healing on her, and she thought that the person opened some kind of weird portal in her house, that it let like entities in her house. So she thought that the entities were like trying to push her down the steps. A really bad feeling like that somebody was watching her, and so she literally like up and left the house and put it up for sale. And the people that lived in the house directly after her were Brittany Murphy and her husband. That gets into the conspiracy theory. How did Brittany Murphy exactly die? Brittany Murphy also did not like the house at all. She wanted to move out. She literally never stayed there. She always was staying like at hotels, and her husband Simon was like, okay, we bought this house. We have to stay in it sometimes. It doesn't make sense if we buy a house and we never sleep there or live there. So even though Brittany Murphy never claimed to see spirit, she did get the sense that something was off. She literally avoided the house at all costs. Murphy thought that the home was unlucky. That was her words. She didn't have like anything to describe it, but she just felt off. So they were gonna sell the house as well. And she reportedly died in the bathroom, which was her comfort zone in the entire house. He had said that that was where like she was like reading magazines a lot, singing, just like sitting there, and that was just her place of comfort. What exactly happened to Brittany Murphy? Nobody actually really knows how she died. There's been so many theories on how she died. So let's get into some of the theories on how she died. So I'm looking here, and it says that she died of pneumonia combined with anemia and multiple drug intoxication from prescription over-the-counter medicines. Now, I have literally seen so many articles about this, and there's some people, well, doctors and things, they didn't find anything in her system for it to be drugs. So it's weird that that's what they placed as the cause of death, when technically I heard there's like no evidence pointing to that actually being a real factor that could have caused her to die. I skipped a part. They say she died by drug intoxication, iron deficiency anemia, and pneumonia. And they said that there was mold growing in the house, and perhaps even poison administered to her by her mother or husband could have been the cause of her death. So let's get into why people think that her husband could have killed her. So he said that they didn't really need to do an autopsy, which raised a lot of suspicions for a lot of people. And they're like, listen, sir, well, why the freak would you not want to have an autopsy done of your wife's body? She died in this house. Could it be because Simon knew that she died of otherworldly causes, like a ghost? Or could it be that he killed her himself, that him and the mom, her mom, killed her for insurance money or something. Who knows? That's a theory too. But there was never anything that really led to, well, pointed to him really being the one that killed her. So he never, of course, went to jail for it. But here's the creepier thing about this whole conspiracy theory, right? It says that the lab performed a toxicology test on Murphy's hair after her father filed a suit against the Los Angeles coroner's office. They found that her hair contained dangerous amounts of lead from her hairspray or hair dye, as no lead or mold spores were found in her system during the autopsy. So how could she have died from dangerous levels of mold if there was no mold found in her autopsy? They said that if she was suffering from pneumonia and having trouble breathing, like, she could have been saved if she was brought into the hospital days before. But here's another kicker. Another reason why that people kind of thought that she could have been poisoned was because that her hair had heavy metals in it, which could lead to poisoning. I'm not a medical examiner, so I don't know how, and I'm trying to get ready, so I'm gonna have to do a little bit more research, and maybe I'll follow up with why that is. But a little thing that's creepy is that on May 23rd, 2010, Simon, her husband, was found dead in the same house, y'all. And he died from pneumonia and anemia, which was eerily similar to Brittany Murphy's death. Okay, so let's get into it. So all of this is happening, and it's like creepy, because how is it that everybody is dying of pneumonia and anemia? Were they both iron deficient? Like, what is this weird similarity that all of a sudden these people are dying of the same exact thing? Don't y'all think it's a little weird? There were so many theories around this, but I think the one that I don't see many people talking about is this whole Britney Spears thing. Like, it's kind of really creepy. Oh God, guys. Oh my God, look at this blush. Oh my God. I'm scared. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. But it's just creepy that, oh, okay, this is interesting. But it's just creepy that they both died of just mysterious deaths in a house that Britney Spears swore was haunted, that she thought she was gonna die in, and that Murphy, she also was terrified of the house and hated the house and wanted to sell it. And how, of course, you know how like in scary movies, the husband never believes the wife. He literally never does. Never. He's always like, you're crazy, there's nothing gonna happen to you, blah, 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 all of that stuff. And it's like the wife is always right somehow, some way. It's crazy. A lot of people think that there was some portal opened, that the Reiki healer opened, or is it possible that the house was already haunted before Britney Spears bought it? Who knows? I just think it's crazy because there's a lot of interesting theories going around about it. So I think it's just interesting how that all came about, and like so very little people I've seen talking about this cool, interesting conspiracy theory that has been going around, and that like it hasn't really been a topic of discussion. I think it's really interesting, and I think that it's like something that's like worth looking at, like, wow, okay. I know a lot of people don't believe in ghosts, and that they think that it's like all fake and it's like absurd to believe in things like that. But I think conspiracy theories are cool. I don't necessarily believe all of them, but I think that some of them are cool, and I can see why people can be a little bit suspicious of certain things that happen, because it's like,
that's suspicious. That's weird.
But I just think the whole thing is very weird and interesting, and that it's worth noting. what are the odds of both of them dying in the same way in their house? So if this is a ghost, the ghost don't give no, well, that demon, it would be a demon more so than a ghost, because a ghost not gonna sit there and be having a time of their life trying to kill people. They just in there roaming. That's a demon. So what I know about Reiki, I wouldn't think that a Reiki healer would necessarily open a portal unless the Reiki healer wasn't actually a Reiki healer, but you know, somebody with a malicious intent for Britney Spears in the first place. And I just feel really bad for Britney, because I feel like she's been through a lot, and Brittany Murphy only died when she was 32. You know, Brittany Murphy was really young, and she still had a lot of life ahead of her. It's just a shame that her life was cut short with mysterious causes. I still think that to this day, a lot of people really don't know what happened to her. Simon didn't, you know, off himself, because if he did, I don't know. You know, Hollywood got a lot of secrets. But I don't know, like, let me know what you guys think about this in the comments, because I'm certainly interested if you guys believe in this. I know I might have left out a lot of facts because I'm just kind of going off of memory from what I read, and I didn't have time to really sit down and write down everything about this case. I know I'm probably leaving out a lot of important facts and factors about this case, but I really do like conspiracy theories, and I think I'm going to continue to do this on my page. Let me know if y'all like this type of content, because I do like telling stories, and I'm really into like murder mysteries and things like that, and conspiracy theories. So it might not be me doing my makeup every single time. It might be me doing a mukbang, but I think I'm really going to start getting into this on this channel, because they're a little bit easier to edit than the vlogs, and I want to keep kicking out content. And I don't know if I'm going to attempt to try to tell these stories in Spanish. But if I do, it'll definitely be something where I'm just sitting down and I'm not really focused doing the makeup or in a rush, because I'm already late, but whatever. I like this little strawberry makeup. It looks pretty natural on me. I didn't go too crazy on the blush, but it's more than I'm used to wearing. So maybe I'm gonna put a little bit more on. I don't know. It looked cute though. Ooh. Oh, this is so cute. Put a little bit. This is actually really cute. Like, it's giving. Ah. Yesterday, I found this Dior cheek and lip glow that my stepmom had gave me like a long time ago, and I completely forgot about it. And I usually don't wear this stuff. Is a little minty, but it's like I feel like it's like a lip stain. Yeah, it kind of goes on like a stain, but it's perfect for this look. In fact, it kind of looks like I got a full face and I don't. Like, that's crazy. And while I'm doing my hair, I guess I can tell another quick little story that I heard about that I thought it was cool. So I was on TikTok one time, and somebody was talking about that they had a glitch in the matrix experience. So I don't remember the story like bar for bar. However, it was something like he was driving down a back road. He had saw a car accident ahead. He remembers kind of like crashing slightly. He then like is down the same part of the road, and he's driving again, and then he sees his car flipped over, and he sees like a whole bunch of like police cars around his car, but he couldn't see the person inside of the car. So he thinks that he died in the previous universe that he was in, and then he went to another parallel universe where that never happened, but like the two universes collided somehow, some way, and he saw himself. So he died in his previous universe, but didn't die in the new one. And a lot of people on Reddit, like those Reddit threads, there's like a theory about death. I mean, it really depends on what you believe in, what your religion is, if you don't have a religion, if you're spiritual. But some people believe that you don't actually ever die, that when you die in one particular universe, if you believe in parallel universes, that if you die in one particular universe, that you just hop to another one, like your consciousness hops to another universe where you're still alive. So I thought that was interesting. Please don't be all up under my comments spewing nothing, because I'm not saying if I believe in it or not. I just thought that it was very interesting. I'm one of those people that I don't knock really anything. Like, I'm not, now there's certain things that I wouldn't partake in. I'm not going to sit there and be like, if somebody says something that they're just blatantly dumb or stupid for like having this theory, because I think it's cool that some people have a mind where they can think about certain things like that, and that they can be a little bit open to things like that. I like having those type of discussions. I'm not the particular person that you want to be around if you're too practical or everything is like, everything has an explanation. I think it's cool to be able to talk about so many different types of things. I mean, the government literally just confirmed that aliens were real. And there were people telling people that thought aliens were real that they were like, that they were crazy. But this whole time, they wasn't crazy. If I did leave out anything important, leave a comment below and tell me some cool little facts. Also, my email is in the description. So if you guys have any cool story times that you want me to tell, I will tell it for you. And if you want to be anonymous, you can stay anonymous, of course. If you don't, I will say your name or whatever. But also, if there's any other like cool little theories that you guys know about that you want me to talk about, also leave those in the comments below too. And I will certainly do my research and I will talk about it with you all and do a little thing. I'm gonna try to hurry up and get ready now, and I'll just come back and show you guys the finished look. Oh my god, I had Chipotle, so it's sitting right there. But I'm gonna show you guys the finished look, but I'll be right back when I'm all ready. And this is the finished look. I feel like, I don't know if you can really see it, but this is the little strawberry makeup. Yeah, I feel like you can see it more in person, but I'm breaking out a little bit, but yeah. So this is the finished look. Hope you guys enjoyed the story. Hope you guys enjoyed the little makeup, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Definitely make sure you tell me if y'all want to see more stuff like this. And I hope you guys have a great and amazing day. All right, I'm out.
Think I wanna go back to school and have my locker full of pictures of you.